Coming up in a little bit more than 1 month, it is the 19th annual Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure right here in Chattanooga. And Madeline Burgess is here, and Madeline is the volunteer coordinator. Madeline, good to see you.
Good morning.
And we have Stacy Taylor, who is joining us also. And not only are you a volunteer, you are a breast cancer survivor.
I am.
Tell me your story.
3 years ago, just by coincidence, found a little lump. I was 45.
Right.
And thought, uh-oh. And had never had a mammogram. I did not follow doctor's orders by doing that. And my doctor got me in real quick, and they found out it was a relatively easy cancer to treat. And went through radiation and take a pill for 5 years, and I should be good.
What went through your mind when you heard the C word?
I had a 5.5-year-old son and a husband, and a twin sister and a mom, and other sisters, and I just thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
It was a kick in the gut, but we got through it.
Sure.
We got through it.
I haven't heard anything but really great things that the Susan G. Komen folks do here. Madeline, tell me where you come into this.
Of course. So my role, I help a lot with the bringing volunteers on board. So that's kind of how Stacy came to us as a volunteer.
Right.
She attended at one of our races. She's been with us ever since. So that's kind of where I help. I help awareness and get the word out to the community on how they can help us, because there's so many different ways we need you to be involved.
If you could pick 100 people right now and direct them to their areas of volunteer that you need, what's your biggest need?
So that's a really hard question. There's so many ways that people can help. We obviously need people to participate in upcoming events like the race. We need people that can help donate and raise those funds. We need people that can just come to our office and help us out with office work. We have health fairs that are coming up. We need volunteers for the race. So there's just so many different ways that we need you to get involved.
Stacy, one thing I've heard about the Susan G. Komen folks is, yeah, they've got your back covered from the physical aspect, but they're really good about the spiritual counseling.
Yes.
Helping you mentally and helping you emotionally.
Yes. We have actually all of our survivors, we all have, in some way, have formed a
like
really
a sisterhood,
spectacular, yes, and I'll call it a friendship because we have male survivors. So I'll call it a fantastic friendship. We all know what it felt like to say, hey, you have cancer. We all have our different stories, but the one story that remains the same is that we had cancer. How
many people did you have turn out for this last year? Any idea?
So last year, participant-wise, that were actually walking or running in the race, we had about 1,500 people. And then once you get, you've got a lot of volunteers, you've got staff, committee members, so it's about a 3,000 person day. So it's a really good turnout.
And how do folks best monetize their walking, their running, their whatever to the benefit of the foundation?
So what we say, there's a 1 mile and there's also a 5K. So a lot of people hear the word race and they can't run and they're like, oh no, I can't do that. But you can. You can walk or you can run. You can come as an individual, or like Stacy has a team and they're called Stacy's Booby Bunch. And so you can start a team with your family and friends. You can all come out and support, take up donations at your work, your school, wherever you are. So there's just so many options that you can get involved in when it comes to race day.
So whether you want to walk, run, race, or volunteer, the folks at the Susan G. Komen Foundation do need your help. It's coming up on the 14th of October, that is Sunday, at McKenzie Arena. Stacy, Madeline, thank you both very much.
Thank you so much.
Stick around. We'll have more of Let's Chat right after this.